Welcome back to the Lodge Hunters. I will cut to the chase. I absolutely love Bounty Clash. This is known information. It is some of the most fun I've had at Hunt Showdown in a very long time. Most of my footage in my last few videos being from Bounty Clash games should be testament to that. But that being said, there's some identifiable issues I noticed, well, that anyone could notice, after throwing my head against the wall that is Bounty Clash for a few weeks. Stuff like no loadout diversity, boring rat lobbies, MMR conflicts, level warps of success, forcing you to take vulture or go broke, serpent stealing the bandage, the Ramirez head, stay winning, some sponsor terrible, lack of compound diversity, the curse of Madonna Stone, etc. But that's not what we do here in Hunter's Lodge. We are not a commentary channel. Focus. We do not sit here and bitch about nothing to tens of thousands of viewers. We have a deep, thoughtful discussion about lore and other topics to tens of viewers. So I wanted to revive an old favorite series of mine on this channel, including the old intro. Today we're going to be talking about several ways I'd improve Bounty Clash. This is Let's Fix It. To start, I'll be defining a little bit of what Bounty Clash is for the folks who have been staying out of Hunt for a while. If you are acutely aware of what Bounty Clash is, go ahead and jump to the next chapter in the video I left for you below using the YouTube chapter system in the timeline. Bounty Clash is a limited time game mode where 12 players split into a variety of teams including solo, duos, and trios, load into one of the few modified compounds available to fight over a single bounty token. You and those 11 other players cannot gain or lose stars, or MMR rather, from winning or losing in Bounty Clash, but you are matched accordingly to your MMR from your regular bounty matches. There's a circle around the compound preventing you from leaving, and 3 special extracts at opposite corners of this circle. In the center is a pre-killed butcher waiting to be banished. There's also a special 4-shot boon and a full restore in a specific building location on every compound available in Bounty Clash. Extra ammo boxes and toolboxes are scattered around for your use. You load into Bounty Clash matches with your own hunters from your own loadouts and your personal stash of weapons and consumables, so spend wisely. The time limit is super short, so combat is typically guaranteed. It truly is the most fast-paced action you can have in Hunt Showdown.
Behind us.
I am speaking about a very loud minority. I personally made the rookie mistake of prestiging twice during this event, and I spent nearly every hunt dollar I own on Bounty Clash. But that's a phenomenal segue into our first topic of discussion today, the payouts in Bounty Clash. It's fucking terrible for the average hunter. If you don't get hunt dollars from looting damn near everybody in the compound by being the last one alive, you'll be leaving with the equivalent of a single bounty token for your whole squad. Truly a drop in the bucket compared to the 5 lobbies you went into with a full loadout, only to get mollywopped. The only sustainable way I've found to play Bounty Clash is to take Witness, the trait that lets you see dead hunters in Darksight, and Vulture, the trait that guarantees you some hunt dollars every time you loot a body. With 9 possible bodies to loot, this is the only way to make a sustainable living in Bounty Clash and get hunt dollar positive after your matches. Some folks have even found a way to abuse this system, with dropping their MMR to low numbers like 2 or 3 star, then dropping right into Bounty Clash and using that lower MMR to run the fate of new hunters who are weaker at the game, making tens of thousands of hunt dollars in the process. But that is not my issue here. That is unfortunately Crytek's issue. Ultimately, I want to improve the payouts in Bounty Clash on the regular for your average hunter, without forcing every hunter in the building to be the last one standing and take Vulture into every single lobby. It's just not realistic for your average hunter to come out of Bounty Clash without gambling away all their hunt dollars. I'm sure you could just use the free hunters every game, but let's be honest. Most folks just want to use their specific legendary hunter and loadouts that they like, and I can't blame them. So let's waffle stomp 2 birds with 1 stone here. Another issue I brought up earlier was rat lobbies. Lobbies where everyone pussies out and just snipes into the compound from the outside, never pushing the building to actually attack the objective. These lobbies are boring, and I want to encourage more active gameplay while making it more rewarding. My favorite solution here that I came up with would be to include a special cash register in the boss layer of the compound. However, this cash register would require a pledge mark, meaning that you would need to loot a dead hunter to open it up. And this register would be a limited amount of uses. So you're going to want to get into this fight and get there as soon as possible. A limited amount of uses meaning, if another team uses all 3 of the uses before you do, you don't get anything from the cash register. This 1 increases the possible payout for your average hunter. 2 prevents rat lobbies from being as popular as they currently are. 3 promotes more aggressive gameplay while not punishing those folks who don't care about an extra 500 hunt dollars by stopping them from ratting. Some folks like to play Sniper Elite when they get on Hunt Showdown, crouched in a bush with a Maynard sniper for 10 minutes looking at a building. I get it, okay? I do get it. It can be fun sometimes. Let these folks be stinky little cheese rats while we throw all of our bloody bodies against the cash register and bounty token to get those fat stacks of hunt dollars. We can get more money if we get out, and they can take the safer path to completing that sniper damage weekly challenge. Hunters gotta hunt, y'all. But that's not all I do for the payouts either. However, we're going to need to shift towards our next topic in order to really discuss this next idea in further detail. Loadouts. They are stagnant, to say the least. Romero Chads do stay winning in Bounty Clash after all. What could we do to promote more loadout diversity? Well, what if we force it? A complete rework to Bounty Clash would be theoretically possible. I took a page out of a friend's book after I streamed with him in Huntlab. Noaura, link in the description to check out his channel. He had the idea of folks spawning into Bounty Clash with random loadouts from a list of pre-built loadouts. I took that idea and I built upon it. Hear me out. What if we had everybody in the match start with a hunt dollar limit? You could bring whatever combination of weaponry, tools, consumables that you want from your stash, but within that hunt dollar limit. Then as a bonus to increase the variance of weaponry even further and also offer further incentives to play the game mode, let's pull some ideas from All Assault Survivor and place weapons, tools, and consumables around the compounds in various locations. Give it more of that Battle Royale feel, letting folks loot up before they push the bounty target. As we do multiple things. 1. Encourage loadout diversity. No more 11 Romero chats in your lobbies. 2. Offer folks the ability to at the very least extract with a better weapon than they entered with. So even if they don't get the token and they are too low of health to continue fighting to get those loots, they can at least leave with a better weapon than they walked in with. And 3. Promote hunters both new and seasoned to try weapons they normally wouldn't be comfortable with. Oh, you never tried the Pacts True Shot, but you found one on this bench? Give the old big iron a try this game. It might just be your new favorite gun and you might get out of that upper crutch comfort zone. And a secret benefit of this idea that Crytek might love is that it would encourage those one-trick ponies who only like their one specific, too expensive for Bounty Clash loadout to go back to Bounty Hunt and play the original game mode the game was designed around. You eliminate some of the concern with splitting your player base between 2 game modes, and there's still so much more you could do with this idea. But we don't have all day hunters. There's only so much time in one of these videos, and so we need to move on to our next topic. MMR exploitation. This is a more nuanced topic and not very common, but it's still prevalent. There are individuals in the community who rock the 1000 cock stare and find it enjoyable to drop their MMR purposefully to get into lower MMR brackets available for Bounty Clash and rearrange the guts of new players for huge $100 payouts and for fun and bullying. This is a simple fix for me. Just add MMR to Bounty Clash. It can be separate from the normal bounty hunt games if Crytek wishes, or they could be linked. Either way, I'm sure once Crytek irons out what they want to do for Bounty Clash, MMR will probably be in the cards shortly after. Reminder, Bounty Clash uses your bounty hunt stars for matchmaking purposes and balance, but winning or losing in Clash does not affect your MMR from your regular bounty hunt matches. So this one was easy. I only wanted to mention it so you folks are acutely aware that these basement dwellers that exploit MMR exist. But I don't want to give these cucks too much attention, because that's ultimately all they want. Let's turn our attention towards the map diversity. Don't get me wrong, some of these compounds are absolute bangers. Alex Farm is one of my favorites, and Lumber's a blast. However, The Curse of O'Donovan Stone is powerful. Due to the combination of low map variety and random chance, somehow my friends and I got O'Donovan Stone more than any other compound in Bounty Clash in the entire event. There was even a particular weekday where we managed to get O'Donovan Stone 9 times in a row. It was the only map we played on that day. Now, whenever we get the compound, we refer to the Curse of O'Donovan Stone as the culprit. So there's very few compounds available currently due to the fact that we only have 2 maps in the game, but Crytek needed to test Bounty Clash before going balls deep into development for it. So what compounds would be on my top for Bounty Clash? That's easy. Grizzly Lodge would be my #1 on my list. The compound has tight quarters, multiple areas of entry, places to rat or rush, 3 levels of building to fight in. It would be an absolute blast. Second would be Greystone Pit. The approach to Greystone Pit would be an absolute brawl. The fights in the scaffolding around the tower, hunters jumping up and down in levels atop the stones, the Romero Chads staying winning in the boss lair. It would be incredible. But that's not all. There's also other standout compounds like Moses Poultry, Scupper Lake, anything in DeSalle once we get those maps back. There's so much potential for further diversity and unique fights once Crytek places a few more circles on these maps for Bounty Clash. But what compound do you want next, Hunter? You let me know in the comments below. We all want to hear it. And speaking of the comments below, let me know what you would improve in Bounty Clash in general. You folks are some of the most passionate hunters in the Bayou in this community, and I love hearing your open thoughts. But as for me, hunters, I've got one more improvement that I'd like to see. Add the event packs into the mode somewhere. You can put them in the main building for all I care, or station a small mini wagon somewhere else randomly in the compound. Either way, there are days where I genuinely only want to play Bounty Clash, and not getting to utilize the awesome and fun event packs in this game mode has me quite sore. Having to take my new hunter into an entire bounty hunt for a 15-minute plus commitment just to get the pact when you could go into Bounty Clash and lose that hunter immediately just sucks. Getting to take better quartermaster or heal while sprinting in Bounty Clash would be very fun. Or hell, the wall hacks from Blast Sense would be crazy. I want a way to get the packs somehow within Bounty Clash, and not having access to them in any form really hurts me inside. We got the 4-shot boon, we got the full restore, but having packs would be a blast and add an entirely new dynamic to Bounty Hunt as a game mode. Hell, Crytek could even make Bounty Clash unique packs from time to time. They could go back in time and take the old packs from events past and randomly shuffle them into Bounty Clash for funsies. Imagine finding Mariner by chance and getting to heal while you're in the water. Imagine having fucking Shadow Leap. This could be a fun way for new hunters to experience the old packs from Hunt that simply don't exist anymore. They only get to hear about these fun and unique abilities, but not try them. I don't know, man. I see Bounty Clash as the for fun game mode. I don't want it to break the game or anything, but I want to push the boundaries of what Bounty Clash has to offer, make it as chaotic and exhilarating as possible. I personally know people that only play Hunt right now because of Bounty Clash. They immediately stop playing when Bounty Clash is taken offline and they come back when it's back up. They hate how slow Hunt normally is in Bounty Hunt, but they love Bounty Clash for what it is, a damn good time. And when I get tired of dying instantly and rolling up a new hunter, I can go back to Bounty Hunt and experience the slower gameplay the Hunt is known for. But all in all, hunters, Bounty Clash didn't really need to be fixed. That's just the name of the show. We only need to improve it, and that's what we've done today. Came up with some unique and cool ideas on how to improve Bounty Clash for the long run so that we can keep this game mode for all time. But that's all I had today for you hunters. Subscribe to the Lodge if you enjoyed your stay. Make sure you check out the other projects I've worked on this channel. If you ever wanted to support a small creator, all production on this channel is done completely by myself. You can pledge literally $1 on Patreon or YouTube membership to help Hunter's Lodge exist for a long time to come. It has been a blast bringing Let's Fix It back from the dead, and this is Horse signing off. Stay blessed.